Three new employee rights laws took effect in 2026, and if your business violates even one of them, you could face penalties ranging from $500 to $10,000 per employee. This is Clear Rights. Let's break down what just changed. First, understand this. Nearly 40% of small business owners faced employee lawsuits in 2024. By 2026, that number is rising. Why? Because state legislatures just added more weapons to the employee's legal arsenal, and most business owners have no idea what these laws actually require. You're about to. Law number 1, the Workplace Know Your Rights Act, California SB 294. Starting February 1, 2026, every employer in California must provide employees with a standalone, written notice explaining their basic workplace rights. Not buried in a handbook, not mentioned in onboarding, a separate document. The California Labor Commissioner released a template notice that you can use directly. The notice must explain minimum wage rights, overtime and break requirements, the right to report unsafe conditions, the right to organize or unionize, and critically, the employee's constitutional rights when interacting with law enforcement at the workplace. By March 30, 2026, employers must also collect emergency contact information. If an employee is arrested or detained during work hours, the employer must notify that contact. Penalties? $500 per employee per violation, but repeated violations? $10,000 per employee. One business with 50 employees could face $500,000 in fines from a single administrative error. The action step: get the template from the California Labor Commissioner website immediately. Customize it if needed, print it, and deliver a signed copy to every employee by February 1st. Document that delivery in writing. Law number 2, Pay Transparency and Pay Equity, California SB 642. Starting January 1, 2026, California employers must include pay range information in every job posting. Not just salary, not just competitive, an actual range. If a job posting says based on experience, that violates this law. But there's more. Employers with 100 or more employees must report detailed pay data to California's Civil Rights Department, and the penalties are steep. $100 per employee for the first violation, $200 per employee for any subsequent violation. A company with 200 employees that misses a pay data deadline faces minimum $40,000 in penalties immediately. The action step? Audit every active job posting today. Add specific pay ranges to each. If you have 100+ employees, make sure your pay data reporting is scheduled and documented. Law number 3, AI cannot discriminate. Illinois HB 3733. Employers can no longer use AI tools that have a discriminatory effect. This includes AI used for resume screening, performance evaluations, or hiring decisions. The illegal part: using an AI system that screens applicants based on zip codes, because zip codes serve as a proxy for protected characteristics like race or ethnicity. Illinois requires employers to notify employees if AI is being used in employment decisions. Violations carry significant penalties, and this law spread. Texas, New York, and California all followed with similar regulations in 2026. The action step: if your company uses applicant tracking software, HR software, or any AI-based tool for hiring or performance review, audit it now. Does it screen based on protected characteristics or proxies for those characteristics? If yes, stop using it immediately. Law number 4, Tips and Gratuities, California SB 648. Employees have the right to keep 100% of tips. Tips are the employee's property. Full stop. California's Labor Commissioner now has authority to investigate complaints about withheld tips and issue citations. Previously, employees had limited recourse. Now the Labor Commissioner can fine employers directly. Janny King, a major cleaning contractor, paid $3 million in a misclassification lawsuit. A restaurant chain settled a harassment suit for $600,000 to 4 employees. The action step? Review your current tip policies immediately. If you operate a service business, restaurants, delivery, hospitality, Ensure every tip goes directly to the employee. No tip pools without clear written consent, no deductions. The big picture? What's actually happening here? Legislatures are shifting enforcement power away from employees and directly to state labor commissioners. Employees no longer have to sue. They file a complaint. The state investigates. The state fines you. This fundamentally changes the game for small business owners. You don't get a private settlement discussion. You get a penalty notice from the government. And penalties scale per employee, per day, per violation. Compliance isn't optional anymore. It's the cost of doing business. The action step? This week, review your current employee handbook, job postings, hiring tools, and compensation policies against these 4 laws. Document your review. If violations exist, fix them immediately and notify affected employees. You're watching Clear Rights. New employee rights laws change constantly. Follow for weekly breakdowns so you always know where you stand.